and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, you're welcome. For return subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. In today's video, I'm back with another interesting topic on marriage and relationship tips on how to save your marriage. Okay guys, just sit back and enjoy this video. Guys, I have two phrases, and don't and does. Okay, I'll just be giving out just three points in each, and that's going to be it. Okay, so let's go into the video. Okay, I'm going to start with don't before going into does. Okay, number one of don't is do not pick fight. Yes, you see, fight is something that once you create it, it will remain there. I would want create something that will never go. Okay, so that is it. So that's number one. Okay, do not pick fight. Fight is the worst thing you ever dream of building in your relationship or in your marriage. Because once you're married, okay, so once you build this fight, okay, anytime the issue arises, you pick fight, you continue to fight. Okay, and it happens that devil is somebody that once he steps his or his feet on your matter don't go. You understand? So once you build this fight in your relationship, let the fight will remain there. Okay, you get, and once you've done it, okay, you continue to do it. At times you might not be doing because you wish to, but you can't help it because you have already built it. And for you not to build it, you should not pick up fight at the first place. Okay, just to save your marriage. So number two is don't blame your spouse. Okay, blame is so killer. Okay, blame is so killer in the sense that once you are this type of person that you like caution blames on your spouse, maybe he's a type that used to that lie behind. It's not all men that lie behind, or women. There are those that will say yeah to yeah, they will not even get even what is even the cheapest thing or the lowest thing that one could get to each other. They won't even care to give any to you. But if the person does, you'll be like, where did you get this? How much did you buy this? How much? Hey, if it's me, I wouldn't have even priced this. This is too cost now. They cheat you. Instead of you to appreciate that person, embrace the person, thank you so much for getting this for me. I love this. Even if you don't like it, just appreciate it. Don't blame. And in the sense, maybe you will find out that your spouse is the type of person that have this particular character in him or her. Okay, she has this particular this, you already knew that she has this type of thing. As a this is things she does, you continue to pinpoint that aspect that you know that she's not doing it right, which does not save this marriage. So as for you to save this marriage, you shouldn't be bringing out those blames, and whenever you do that, it cleans that person's morale. Like if there's anything that might keep that person motivated and on each other, okay, just forget blame or develop that pattern of always caution blame on each other. Okay, that's number two. And number three, don't take things personal. When issue arises, don't take them personal. Okay, do not take them personal. Like maybe when you have challenges in your home, you'll be like, this is going to be the end of it, or you just be like, who sent me? Why should I even come into this marriage at first place? You just be regretting, a kind of regret. Okay, you don't just take things personal, or you be like, I can't succeed on this, I can't survive this, I have to do something. You have to act, which when you act, you end up hurting yourself. You end up, when things have calm down, calm down and fix it. Okay, taking it personal will harm you, and you still won't fix it. And you will not even see reason to put that in together. Okay, but when you calm yourself down, you think, you use your brain, you are going to end up making it right. But when you are always in a part that this is the end of the world, you are like, I have shattered, I won't succeed, I will die, all this blah blah blah. No, don't do it, because it is not going to help. And I'm going directly into does now. So the things you need to do that will help you to save your marriage is do you. Yeah, this is very interesting and very important. Okay, you don't need to pretend. Okay, don't pretend. I'm giving example on does. Okay, number one is do you. So make sure you do you, behave the way you are brought up. Okay, don't just start focusing issues. Don't be bringing issues, like don't pretend. Okay, that makes sense. Do not pretend. Pretending will worsen the case. Okay, you are bringing another character that is not inside, that is not built in you, because you want to fix it right. At that particular point in time, you are getting it wrong. Okay, do not claim what you are not. Okay, do who you are, bring your full character, your main person, that thing that is make up of you. Be full, be every time you are doing something, make sure that you are not pretending, if that makes sense. Okay, do not pretend. It's your home, it's your relationship, it's your marriage. For crying out loud, you are not going back because you're already into it. Okay, so you shouldn't just be making things that you know that it won't work for you as an issue. Okay, so do who you are, bring yourself, your full character, your full person, stand on your ground. When issue comes, stand to defeat everything that you know that is going to stop you from not moving to that place you wish to. Okay, take it away. Do not fognose things. Okay, do not pretend to be a good person if you are not a good person, and do not pretend to be a bad person when you are not a bad person, because other people are influencing you. Because you might have a bad friend, the person will be like, this is the way I treat my husband, this is why I treat myself, my wife. And in your own case, now you want to treat your spouse that way because you just want to pretend to be who you are not. That is why I said you should do you. Behave well. Okay, be who you are. Do not pretend to be who you are not. And number two is give your spouse space. Okay, give your spouse space. Okay, so be knowing what he or she does. Okay, I didn't mean you should not know what your spouse does. Okay, maybe knowing fully who he is. Okay, that's not the case, because once there is trust, there should be space. And advise that there should be trust before, because when there's atom of something into it, that means there is. Okay, so you shouldn't just enter into it because you just want to, you understand. So let there be trust, and if there is trust, give the person space. Not maybe if you called your husband maybe earlier, you shouldn't be too conscious of what your partner does. Okay, if that makes sense, because if you do, it is going to lead you to something you did not expect to see. Okay, when you are too curious, you are going to jam things that you did not expect, that is the least thing in your mind. Like when you are too curious to know what he does or what she does, you end up hurting yourself, which won't help the issue. So I encourage you not to be too make reasons, nail that person the reason, make sure you give the person reasons why you should have that space that particular time. Like for example, the child might be sucking now, so all of a sudden the baby will be like, carry me down, you understand, be crying. You see, all part of the baby's body will be itching him. Okay, because the baby needed that time to crawl, to play, to be alone. Okay, that is why you should learn how to give that person space. Okay, it applies in marriage also. So when your spouse is not interested, like you don't want, like maybe the person needed to be alone, let that person be. Giving that person do not monitor. Okay, that monitor will harm you and you still won't fix it back. Okay, so this constant monitoring will not help your marriage and it won't help your home. Okay, so just give that person little space. If the person wish to stay long for quite some time, does is be patient. Okay, number three is be patient. You need to be patient if it comes to childbearing, and maybe the children do not come as planned. Be patient. Gender in children, maybe you needed a boy and you're having girls, so as the case may be patient. There are those that wish they can just actually have miscarriage. Okay, so that is this life for you. So you need to be patient in all angle. As long as marriage is involved, challenges, situation will come, hardship will come, other things attached to marriage will come, even relationship. Okay, this is the end of this video. If you like the video, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.